The only life I know is the one I'm living currently. The one where I, Gabriella Morelli, am a teacher. But what if there was a world, what if there was a life, a universe even, where I couldn't be a teacher? What if I had to fill somebody else's shoes, take on another position to live my own life? What would I do? I have no clue! Today we're gonna rule out some options. How are we doing that, you ask? Let me tell you. I brought in a friend of mine, an expert in the field, and together I'm collecting data and we're gonna see if I can do this. Is there even a world where I can survive not teaching? We're gonna find out together. Come along for the ride. Thanks for joining me today.
Pleasure's all mine.
You wanna tell the viewers your name and what you do for a living?
So I'm Nate Bergeron, and I'm an EMT.
That's crazy.
Did you want more?
Do you want to give more?
I don't know. What more do you want?
Let's get into the questions. We'll learn more about you later. What is a tourniquet?
Well, actually, I have one right here. So a tourniquet is a device used to essentially cut off the circulation to one of your legs that is bleeding everywhere. All else fails, you put this on. It essentially tightens up so much that it clamps down on your veins and arteries to stop the blood flow down the leg or the arm.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. You did ask.
What are the main situations a tourniquet should be used?
For lack of a better term, your insides are outside. Mainly
Just to clarify, they shouldn't be there?
they should not be outside. Your inside should be inside.
Sure, this isn't really my
Forte. Yes. Anytime that you are bleeding extensively, it's squirting and gushing blood. It'll come out in a pulse, almost like your heartbeat, going boom, boom, and it'll be squirt, 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 squirt. It's quite a scene. And at that point, you can try and stop it with direct. I dropped something.
Drop something.
Just said that. Direct pressure doesn't work anymore, so you put one of these on just to cut everything off.
Alright.
Go ahead and sound less enthused by my answer.
No, I'm very
You asked.
enthused by your answers. I'm very excited to learn.
Camera says otherwise.
The camera says that I'm very excited to learn. You don't know what the camera says. Only I know what the camera says. Where should it be placed? And where should it not be placed?
So it should be at least 2 to 3 inches above your wound. It should not be on any joints, and it should not be directly on top of. We want it to be more proximal, which means towards the body. So if I have a wound here, I want it here, and so on and so forth. A good rule of thumb, if you don't really know what you're doing, is place it up as high on the limb as possible. That means knowing that you will definitely stop the bleeding.
How tight should it be, and how do I know that it's tight enough?
As tight as you possibly can, or until the bleeding stops.
Alright. Interesting. If I don't have a tourniquet, but I need one, what should I do?
So they're not that hard to make. If you look, they really consist of 2 different parts. Your first part is just this loop here. It is literally just a strap that can be adjusted in size. You can create this with any sort of cloth. I looked at it again.
Stop saying that. You freak. Continue your answer.
Any sort of cloth, bandana, cut up t-shirt that's on your back. And the other part is this called a windlass. If you tie a knot with a shirt, place this inside, tie another knot on top. What this does is it just continues to tighten and add that extra pressure. So as long as you have something that is thick and long enough and rigid, you can create this, and you basically just created what is in my hands here with the stuff all around you.
What is the correct sequence of steps to apply it and take it off?
Take it, open it, put it on the limb, pull your red tab till it becomes as tight as possible, Velcro it, twist it until the blood stops, flip it, Velcro it, and then very, very important, it even says time right here, you write the time. It's very, very important you tell the people, I looked at it again.
Stop saying that you're looking at it! It wouldn't be a big deal. It's very important you tell the people.
The time.
Why?
Why? So they know how long it's been on here.
It's a bonus question. That wasn't on here. my own curiosity.
You just looked at it too.
I know, I was intentional. I winked at it. So, I'm charismatic. The people love me. Alright, don't look at your camera.
When I look at it, eventually.
That's because you look at your camera and go, I looked at it again. What are common mistakes people make?
The big thing is that people don't ever put it on tight enough. They're worried about hurting a person. It does not feel comfortable. It's going to hurt. They're going to scream. They're going to be in pain, mainly because a lot of their insides are outside. So you just gotta keep cranking until it stops, or you just cannot go any longer. You'd rather have somebody alive and in pain than dead and feeling nothing.
Yeah. Okay. What should I do after it is applied?
Like I said, write down the time, and if you haven't, call 911 or get on help. Do that ASAP, which stands for as soon as possible, in case you didn't know.
I could have guessed that, thank you. How can I practice it? Don't look at your camera! How can I practice safely applying a tourniquet?
I mean, you can get them online. So here we have a trainer. This thing is meant to be used and used again. Most of them are blue.
They're usually one-time use?
They are 100% one-time use. So this says for training purposes only. I mean, this works just as well as another tourniquet. However, it's not tested to the same standards, and the wear and tear on it, obviously as you stretch and tighten things and loosen things, they wear out over time. They don't work as well. They're one-time use things. This one is all bundled up. This is an actual tourniquet. Trainers are usually blue. Real ones are usually black, sometimes orange. But usually, as long as they haven't been used before, they're just as good as any other tourniquet.
All right. Last question. Can it do harm if you put it in the wrong spot or it's left on for too long?
Putting it in the wrong spot can definitely do harm. If you don't put it above the wound, and I'm bleeding up here, but I put it down here, it's not going to stop the bleeding up here. And it can be said if it's left on for too long, you can lose the limb. But usually, especially in the area that we live in, it's not going to be on too long. More when you're out in the rural areas, when it's on for hours upon hours at a time, is where those things start to happen, which is really important why you write down the time. You never ever take it off. Because as you've stopped it, things have clotted. The last thing you want to do is open it up and a blood clot, or it start bleeding again, or a blood clot will move somewhere towards your heart and cause bigger issues. It's also, like I said before, would you rather be alive and have 3 limbs or dead with 4? So,
thank you.
No problem. Oh, it's continues to burn. Ow! I somehow stabbed my leg! My leg! If only there was someone to help me.
Hey, I'm here. I'm here to help you in your leg.
What are you wearing?
These are my scrubs. Do you see? Look, I have my eye protection for all the blood.
I'm glad you have your BSI scene safe.
Yeah. What seems to be the problem?
I stabbed myself in the leg cutting a breadstick.
I know just what you need. A tourniquet. Pause. Hey guys, here's your go-to guide on how to use a tourniquet. This is a tourniquet. Now, in an emergency situation, your patient might sound like this.
Ah!
Or this.
Ow, it really hurts. It's bleeding everywhere.
Or, at the worst case, this. And that is no laughing matter. What you're gonna do, despite how your patient is acting, your first step is you are going to unravel it. Now, in some cases, you need to pull the whole thing off. In this case, I'm going to. In other cases, you could just pull it right around. Take it, you're gonna go around the wound, or above the wound. If the wound is here, you go here, because that stops the blood flow to the wound. You then, did I put it on backwards?
No, you're right.
Oh, haha. You then will tighten it as tight as you can. Now, it'll hurt a lot. You'll So I feel quite bad, but he agreed to do this, so that's okay. And you tighten. You could leave it hanging, but I think it's done. You're then gonna take this tab and twist as far and tight as you can. Again, this will hurt. It hurts me more than it hurts you.
That's good.
That's good?
Why?
My eye protection fell down. There's a little tab here. You are gonna take it and pull here. And this is where you will rate the time. That is very, very important. And you do not take it off because that can cause further issues. And you've just saved a life.
I can't feel my leg.
I'm sorry.
It's a joke.
I know, but I know it's not a joke. Here, you could. I feel so bad. After doing that, I don't think I want to do that.